COVID vaccine is available now throughout Costa Rica. Welcome back to the channel. This is Sharma Roussel, living in Grecia, sharing information about moving to Costa Rica, retiring in Costa Rica, and living in Costa Rica. So the universal healthcare system here in Costa Rica has launched an annual COVID-19 vaccine campaign, and the intention is to vaccinate 1.5 million people here in Costa Rica. So it's available at all of the public health clinics for all of the residents who are 6 months or older. Now, foreigners also can get this vaccine if they have the card for universal health care. Um, I don't have that card yet because I'm not yet a resident. I've been working on the residency process. But when I do establish that residency, then I'll be able to pay into the universal healthcare system. But for now, if I want to get a COVID vaccine, I'd need to go to a clinic and pay for it. I think it would be like $20 to $25, which is not that big a deal, to make sure that I avoid getting a really bad case of COVID. So here in Costa Rica, uh, the COVID vaccine campaign is to help prevent the spread of the virus. And it's just one of Costa Rica's public vaccine campaigns. The Ministry of Health explains that the SARS CoV-2 virus led to a global pandemic beginning in January 2020. And as of April 2025, more than 7 million deaths have been reported worldwide. So, of course, Costa Rica wants to avoid the spread of that virus here in the country. Now, I should have gotten my COVID-19 vaccine booster when I was in the USA earlier this month for about a week. But it was just a really busy week, which I am sure is true for all foreigners who are living in Costa Rica and go back to the USA a couple of times a year for a week. So I did have four doctor's visits. I did pick up one prescription. I should have gotten my COVID booster then, but I forgot about it. I also visited 6 of the gardens related to Arkansas Interfaith Power and Light. Um, I spent 4 days working in the flower beds at my house, or part of 4 days, hours and hours working in the flower beds at my house back in the USA. And we celebrated my mom's 90th birthday. So I spent several days with relatives, and I had a couple of luncheons with friends. I went to church and saw my church friends, and it was just a very busy time. So I ran out of time to get my COVID vaccine. So I should have, but I didn't. So now I need to get it. I need to get the booster now that I'm back in Costa Rica. So, in other news today, a new Starbucks is planned for the Guanacaste tourist area, and other Starbucks cafes are also planned for Langosta Beach and Liberia. Costa Rica does have a Starbucks coffee plantation. I have not been to that one. I toured a coffee plantation called Doka, Doka, the Doka plantation, which is local and historic and uses old fashioned methods for selecting the coffee beans and picking the coffee beans, and using the sun dried method for preparing the beans for sale. And that was a wonderful experience. Now, here in Grecia, in the Central Valley area, we don't have any Starbucks cafes. We do have restaurants that offer delicious coffee when we have lunch or dinner. And of course, we can buy packets of delicious local coffee at the Ferias market, the farmers market, once a week, and also at the local supermarkets. And the only other news to report today is that there was a crocodile sighting at Hako Beach, which is a popular tourist attraction. So there have been some alerts issued about that. Mostly crocodiles are found in the rivers in Costa Rica. There are so many rivers. There are about 3,000 crocodiles, it's estimated, in Costa Rica. There are 2 different species, but mostly they're in the rivers. That's where I had seen them from a distance, not up close. So if you have additional information or alternative information, please put it in the comment section. Pura Vida. Ciao.